How agents? What's up? What's good? How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling content.
Hmm.
Relaxed.
How you doing, Caps?
I come back if it's I'm doing good. I'm just relaxed and flowing.
You flowing?
Flowing.
Showcase. Hey, Doug. Me, I'm nice. Can't complain. You know, it was a good day. It was solid.
Mm.
So this is our week 3 of Ready to Wed,
Mm.
but first chapter of Let's Be Friends. We can be friends. You know that song?
Nah,
Oh, I'll play it for you after this actually, cause you deserve it, bro. We can be friends.
we can be friends.
Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Marvin, you got the book. Y'all got the book. I'm ready to answer. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the questions and
Yeah.
of the actual thing, which Caps will handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into that referencing then. For me, what stuck out is the first few parts of the chapter talking about how you must enjoy being single.
I agree.
We actually spoke about that while we were still in PE. Shout out to Vineyard for the conference. But yeah, I would say being you being single, you should use it as not to go to I'm alone, I'm lonely, what. You must use it as a chance to improve on yourself, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and actually build meaningful relationships, friendships, you know. Have those close friends by and hey man.
The longing in your heart for someone to talk to is God's doing. He placed it in you. That also blew my mind a bit.
Mm.
Because I'm like, yo, sometimes you feel like, oh, damn, you know, I hate feeling like this all the time. Or, well, if you're thinking of dating, and then, when you hear this, you're like, okay, maybe I should trust him with my feelings too, you know? What about you, Caps? What's your Cap solution for this relationship?
What is your cap solution?
It's on page 5.
Oh, it's on page 5. I.
Yeah, where it says God never planned for you to be lonely. He wants you to enjoy a lifelong friendship at the deepest level. Yeah, man. That's what I've learned from this book. As I was reading, I would say it's the communication. It's communicate and get to be friends at the deepest level,
Mm.
like understanding the person, getting to know the person, and also being open. So also allow being listened to, allowing yourself to express how you feel, and also you need to have an ear listening to the person as they give themselves to you, like being open. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this part is called loneliness.
Hey, man. Yeah, that loneliness don't play, boy.
We don't play,
It
man.
don't play, Doug. Like, I can almost identify it from like when I was like 7, 8, bro.
Mm.
You know, the moment you start noticing the first bit of things, things you might not have, or and all this. I think another crazy concept was also that, like, how the enemy perpetuates this culture of being 13 and acting like a 20-year-old just because your body's changing, and I actually did think that. I mean, like, there was a thing in primary school. You turn 13, it's like you're a teenager now. And when it comes to the topic of girls, now there was a thing of bases, you know
Mm.
like there's first base, second base, third base. It became that thing of like, oh, now your body's reacting to
Mm.
what you're seeing. It used to be crushes and little love letters to now, like, damn, I like what I'm seeing.
I like it a lot.
I like you. Yeah, that thing, dog. Good to you. Good to you. Now, you went through your high school kind of feeling like you had bills to pay and things to take care of and flowers to buy and this to prioritize and dates, and you're robbed of that. I don't know what it is to be a teenager. Like to experience the full potential of my teens.
That's actually something I was even like looking at Uzi. What is that feeling like of experiencing? What does it mean to actually experience the teen years? Because it says when you date early and stuff, you skip out on those teen years and
Got
those-
responsibilities, dog. Can't play tag with the homies no more.
Hey man, but I feel like all that was done in primary too. Like
Yeah, dog. Well, hey, just to clarify, I'm a Gen Y. These is Gen Zs over here. Alright, so when they say in primary, they have phones like in grade R. So things were a lot faster then. We used to play kiss and catches, but you didn't know why. When she caught you and kissed you, you felt funny. You didn't feel like, oh yeah, nah, that's my girl now. You're like, oh, she called me. It felt nice. A girl kissed my
or like,
cheek, I wish I could tell mom when I get home.
What is your idea of a dream marriage? What does it look like? How does it feel?
How does it feel? Like I said, I'm coming through with the references. That's D'Angelo, ladies and gentlemen. How does it feel, Jens? I know you often say like you don't think about it much, but what's the question?
What is your idea of a dream marriage?
how does it look
Yeah.
like and how does it feel?
What it look like? Shawty, I'ma do my thing. What it,
Hey, can you go for it, Marv?
Alrighty. What it looks like for me is, we're both happy and
Uh-huh.
we communicate. Like if I done did something wrong, we communicated and we sorted it out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll say for me specifically, it's just communication. That's my dream, man.
Say dream marriage is communication. I'll see it. Well, what it looks like. There's communication. There's love. There's and the way it feels like working towards getting to know each other better and understanding each other.
Oh,
I got notes.
He got them notes.
Got notes.
He got that yaya juice.
I ain't playing. Put this on the refrigerator. Daily affirmations. Serving God together. Fulfilling our purpose as individuals. Raising a family. Making memories. On a financial journey. I don't know where I was going with the financial journey, but I felt it important to highlight my idea of a dream marriage.
I get you.
And how would it feel? It'll feel warm, bro. I know myself to be just a cozy character. At times of it, I love chilling, dog. And I love doing things together. Whether it be creating movies, games, anything, so long as we're doing it together, I'm happy. So a happy space. It'll feel very, very like tiring, I guess, from all the laughter though, because I want us to be laughing all day, every day.
Every day.
I don't know, but something clicked in my mind. Like I see myself as the protector. Like this quiet dude. I don't talk too much. I do talk, but not much. I see myself as a protector and a person who loves to serve. Yeah, I love protector.
Jeez, bro.
I'm on guy, man.
Sounds
That's
like
intense.
you know that. Okay, I don't know if you know that movie, but
Which movie?
Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard.
Nah.
And she fell in love with the bodyguard. But I mean, that's all in part of toxic relationships. Which
Nah,
we're
nah.
unlearning. So
Question 2 says, what do you need to do to prepare for the dream? What steps must you take to move toward the destination?
Yeah.
golly, say that again.
Oh no, you did.
I'ma say it again.
Come on, do it again.
That's good.
What do you need to do to prepare for that dream? What steps must you take to move toward the destination?
Whew.
What steps you got to take?
What
Well,
steps
I
you
did say
gotta
I'm unlearning. Yeah, man. It's hard. Let me say that first.
Let's clarify real quick.
Homie, be in the trenches with this. Deep in the trenches too, because it's like I was on my way to work today, bro. I was so grateful with uNkulunkulu uyangisiza ngempela in these things that I'm asking him to help me in. I being vulnerable with the gents and just being transparent. Like I have these addictions to certain physical attributes to women that I can't help but look at first when I see them.
I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
And the diction I'm trying to put it in, because I ain't trying to be all explicit.
Nah, we
you know.
understand. We understand.
I'm choosing a cleaner language, but in my head it still pops off like that. And I've had to acknowledge that and say, God, I don't want to objectify women, because as much as I pray for someone to serve with and all this, I'm like, in the back of my head, she better be fly, Lord. And in the back of my head, not that that's wrong to have that, in the back of my head though, it's my number one priority before all these things. And so just to unlearn love at first sight vibes, unlearn all the toxic stuff up here, and that I've opened myself to, in order so that I can have open communication. A lot of relationships, I would struggle to be fully transparent, because firstly, I'm not honest about that the relationship was really a surprise to me. As much as like, yeah, you've been seeing us chilling for 6 months and everything, but when she says, hey, so what are we? Are you my boo thing? And I'm like, yeah, sure, of course. Just out of getting comfortable with being around her, but not really thinking of what I'm actually agreeing to, a relationship. And so she's taking it as I'm saying I'm agreeing to putting all my eggs in here today. I mean for a while. Whereas for me, 2 months go by and I'm just messing around. Like I still haven't been successful yet. Thankfully, I'm in this season. God gonna change that. But
And that's something I noticed now, hey man, I don't really fully understand it. I'm putting all my eggs here and stuff. Like I'm just like, oh, get into a relationship, man. Let's have some fun.
you
Like,
taking care of me. You making popcorn. Sweet things. I'm getting messages. There's someone I'm talking to every day. And in your head, it might be, that's cool. We cool, right? She ain't taking it that serious, but she is. And so when it's like you realize, you're like, oh, dude, now I actually don't have this freedom to go around and mess around with other girls. What's going on? Do I have to get serious? Okay, let me see what this relationship is about. That's how my relationships have been. And it's like, nah, I need friends. And I've got one friend so far that I appreciate. She knows who she is.
Started off as close friend.
I'm with the song references, homie.
Continues.
Slow down. Started
My
off as
bad.
close friends until I turned to my best friend.
Oh, he feeling it.
I'm feeling it. I do have someone who I consider a friend. That's a lady, and it's crazy that it's one so far, but who we can just have a full, open conversation about anything and everything, without any pressures that we're putting on each other to perform or to become this, but to actually really look out for each other. I think there's a lot of steps for me to take. That's what I'm saying. To answer the
In
question.
summary,
I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
got back to the question.
Oh, this podcast don't play. We got Apple sounds in the background.
Hey man, at least it's some Apple sounds. Like,
Yeah. Well, answer that
What's
question.
what steps I gotta take to getting that communication? Guess it's also on my side of just learning to be more open, opening up about a lot of things, because I'm very closed off. I'll tell you what you need to know, and then I close it there. I'm just like, yeah. Otherwise, the rest, take it the way you want to. Let your imagination go wild.
Hey, homies is cold out here, man. Homies is cold out here.
Hey man. But yeah, I feel like that's the first step, I guess, opening up and genuinely actually making these friends that it talks about.
Yeah. Ladies are humans and friend worthy too.
Yeah.
Not just marriage material.
Yeah.
That was hard, wasn't it?
Reminds me of that video. It's like you can say anything slow and it just sounds important.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
I'm listening because I feel like I cannot protect you against something that I do not know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Sizzling.
It's that sauce.
It's that
It's that sauce.
sauce.
You done did it again.
Yeah, and did it again. Yeah, that's what I feel like, bro. Because once I tried high school, grade 9, there was this girl who pushing that thing, and she called my friend like I don't wanna say the word, but it's nasty, and the homie just gave her like a 5 on her face. Wow.
Damn.
And I got mad and I went straight up to him and fought. But now, thinking about it, I just realized that I didn't give my friend like the chance to speak about how it started, where it started. But I just got mad, like I should protect against this guy, but I do not know where it started, how it happened. So I feel like I cannot protect you against something that I do not know what I'm up against, because that will put me in danger too.
You running in blind. You just like, hey
And-
man.
Hey. Hey, man. Yeah, I think that's what the book also talks about. Is that you instead of finding yourself in a partner during your formative years, it's so much better to have found yourself there. And by the time you transition into adulthood, you're not facing what type of boyfriend will I have, what type of person will I be, what type of you gotta know yourself, because the root the seed you sow is what you'll reap. So if you come with that, hey, I'm transparent, I'm vulnerable, and I do it in love. You invest that, in a God-centered relationship. That's what we learned at Ready to Wear the first week. But in just in the fellowship of believers, because I don't think I'm even talking. I don't know about you guys. I'm not talking even outside of um, the body of Christ.
Mm.
I'm trying to find my shawty inside the body of Christ. I've seen our side. Wait for him to get inside. I'm
Anyway,
good. But
It's rough outside.
hey, man.
Say that again.
Young nigga, preach, preach.
But like I hear what you're saying. Know yourself. And actually, the book actually mentions something about these relationships when you jump into them, they end up manipulative and more destructive than positive.
Golly.
But it says something like you also end up like manipulating other people's feelings,
Yeah, yeah.
and that is dangerous, man.
Just so you can get your way.
Manipulation is actually very traumatic. Because there's bits of disillusionment in it. Where someone now no longer knows what's real. It's hard to trust after having been manipulated by someone.
It's really hard, man.
Bro, if you're like watching Now You See Me.
It's never real, you know what I'm saying?
Now you see me.
My bad, daddy. Don't.
You start questioning every time, even if it feels as real as, and it seems like it's real. Like you always have that doubt in your head, like, remember what happened?
Is this person being genuine? Do they really care right now? Or is there something they're trying to get out of me? Because I don't have more to give.
And actually, from the little bit I read, let's go back
confessions.
into it.
Mr. 9
it is.
pages.
9 pages, but I done got a lot, man.
Oh, trust me, dog. The first page gives you a whole bunch. You could sit with that for a week.
Hey, man, that relationship, Joe, you would say, hey, they were happy, everything was honeymoon-like, and things just went downhill in the first 2 weeks of the honeymoon. And it spoke about now that could come from influence also from Abazad. Parents have an influence on your future relationships coming up,
Mm-hmm.
But like, how much do you think?
Shout outs Broken Marriages by Nasty C. I don't know the lyrics, so I can't quote them. But I would have put that song in place right now. My bad, daddy. Carry on.
My bad. But yeah, like, it's. I lost my train of thought. My bad.
The story at the beginning.
Yeah, the story at the beginning.
Family teaches us these things.
Yeah, I was saying, like, how much of that? How much do you think family has? How much of an influence?
Ooh, I mean, from a baby till whenever you've been, you primarily influenced by them, and that the book then goes on to say that in pursuing this dream or in walking this journey towards this dream marriage, the permanence is saying you prioritize your partner now over all other relationships. I mean, you put them first, and I think what I would say to that is that I would pray that God may my ears be clean of the bad traits I might have inherited from my family. But the core fundamentals, I pray to remember them and exercise them in a new way, because this relationship is new as well. I'm not bringing a legacy into. Oh, that sounds cool to bring a legacy of marriage in your family, but in that way, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not here to bring the legacy of what my dad was as a husband and carry on those traits exactly like that, like, you know. But then again, I would like to start that in my family. Like, I'd like every, like, I like morning shoes. My son's like, yeah, hereditary thing. Well, not hereditary.
Inheritance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hereditary sounds a little more disease like. But yeah, ukuthi nkulunkulu, please, may I be at the altar, ready to die for the resurrection of this marriage. Shouts out PE. Golly, that came through sizzling. I felt that one. I felt that one like I didn't say it.
You know, I think people who rush marriage do not understand death and resurrection at the altar. I think they do not fully understand it. That this is to stand in the altar and say our vows or whatever.
You gonna say a poem?
Nah.
Oh.
Feel like he ready for it. Man.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna say a poem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people are just rushing it because they do not understand, and that's what causes the crash in these relationships. Because people do not understand, like, death for resurrection, the altar, the commitment, staying together throughout whatever.
Yeah.
Give your life to Jesus.
Give your life to Jesus.
Give your life to Doug. That's where it starts, Doug. Jesus. And I think this is an opportunity to learn to love Jesus, to learn from his love in such a way, you know, that it doesn't have to be disturbed by your now overly exaggerated desire for someone to talk to or partner. But in this time, it's not our teen years, we can't get the years back, but I think we are in a season as well in being single and seeing everything God has been doing in our lives and where he wants to take it. I think, bro, the coolest thing about all of this now is that I just get to make friends. I just get to make that much more friends, you know, and establish a healthier circle. And we all establish a healthier circle.
What cultural addictions do you have? In what ways are you a cultural chameleon?
Hold on. I'm taking an ad break. Golly. Oh my God. Oh. My bad, guys. Let's go. We back.
Hey man, it's an ad break for real.
It's an ad break for real, boy.
You should know
You should know yourself.
but don't hurt yourself.
But don't hurt
I'm in tears, Doug.
Oh man, cultural addiction.
Being yellow bone.
It's them light skin tendencies.
Being light skinned.
Now, me, I'll say one that sticks out for me is going out. You want to fit in. You don't want to be locked inside all day, whatever. Now you just want to. Now you're getting influenced, manje, and you just always wanting to go out now and do all types of things when you go out. Like, hey man, you
Things like what? I'm joking.
let's not get to that. But like, yeah, like, you know, always just wanting to go out. And now, even when I am like staying in now, there's always that thing inside that's just like, hey, where you could be right now.
You know.
You know, and yeah, that's my cultural addiction.
It's the dialogue, it's the flirting, it's the flirtations and things like that seem alright. You know, that I'm starting to get uncomfortable with when I talk to certain ladies. You know, like if we get into those kind of jokes, it's kind of like, hey, dude, I know it seems like because it won't happen between us, we can joke around like that, but I suffer at the end of the day. Because when I go home, I'm thinking about that. Like, oh, damn, maybe if we did, what would it? And then the seed starts. And I mean, that's the danger of cultural habits as well, is that the seeds start in these things of don't pay too much mind to it. It's not that serious, you know. And the chameleon part, I think as well, is in this day and age is the Jesus culture. You know, is that not even intentions. If I state who I am and where I stand right now, you know, more times than not, you get the person saying like, oh yeah, you know, I like church. I go to church on Sundays, and you know, and then she just tries the whole time to get into that church thing, and then I start getting that, oh Lord, maybe you gonna change your life for real if she's around me. Nope. Gonna end up smashing. We're gonna run each other up the wall, and we're gonna have a hard time talking to God.
Having multiple girls.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that is my cultural addiction. Trying to fit in or to be seen as like a charmer boy.
As a cap solution
Yeah.
to many, to multitudes.
But yeah, as a guy, we know that ladies cause a lot of stress, and having multiple girls, I won't mention it. We know what stress it is. So that's my cultural addiction that I've had like since I was in grade 9. I was influenced, like trying to fit in. One of my friends had 2 girlfriends, and tried to to be like him, to have multiple girls. I had 3 girls in school, but it didn't go so well. So I decided to quit. Like, nah, man, I'm off of this dating game. It's not fun anymore. Brings about a lot of confusion, and you just can't see properly where need to step the way that I'm supposed to be going, because now you're so focused on impressing people, trying to be
The big dog.
the big dog. Yeah. You can't be a big dog, bro, if you ain't facing them big dogs.
Yeah, gents. Me, I pray we become the men God intended us to be. I pray it blesses our journey, and yeah, may we grow in friendship, and I'm so grateful for our friendships, you know, because firstly we get to actually have these discussions. And this is only the first one to be recorded, but this is our general language, and I love that I subscribe to this language. You know, and it's the language of Jesus among us, you know. So yeah, man. Chapter 1. Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
Hey, that was nice.
Dreams and disasters.
Dreams and disasters. That's what we're gonna call it, chapter 1.
I enjoyed the way we unpacked it.
Yeah, Doug.
Seeing how you see it, how you
We
see
got
it.
chemistry.
We got-
We got chemistry with no PhD.
And it actually even speaks about that, Uti. You know, don't go off because you have chemistry. Mind you guys are vibing. Nandi conversations.
boy.
Easy, what.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
it's
say-
easy to get caught. in
That's
that
one of
trap.
my that's one of my lyrics actually.
Eh.
We got chemistry but no PhD.
It's actually one of my lyrics.
And I used to consider it a hard bar. You know, like, whew. For R&B, when I was pursuing a little bit of R&B singing. But I'm gonna fix that lyric right away. Right away after this, I'm gonna fix that lyric. We it's just chemistry. We don't have PhDs.
You know this.
So hey,
But yeah, it says here, chemistry is a fecal. Here today, challenge tomorrow.
hey my boy.
Exactly.
Hey my boy. Tomorrow it's becoming the periodic table there, and you're like, yo, dude.
Hey, my bro.
I thought it was raining. I thought it was sizzling.
I did not study for this.
Felix for him. Are you sure? Nah, you ain't sure.
The chemistry was sizzling, then the chemistry got sizzling.
Then it got.
Workshop book review thing. Episode 1, Chapter 1. Dreams and disasters.
We out.